Hello, it's mini vlog time, just while I'm driving along the, whatever this road is now. I just had a very weird, but brilliant and philosophical conversation with a bloke in the service station toilets, where we touched upon, flock mentality and human behaviour. I think that was quite an enlightening visit to the urinal. But it's got me thinking about something that I came across when I first started working in housing. Something I came across sometimes was, and I'm sure everyone's heard it, was this, but we've always done it that way. But that's how we've always done it, we've just always done it like that. And I remember actually proposing an idea to someone, and they said, oh, but no housing association's doing that. And I thought, well, why is that relevant? He said to Columbus, no, but no one's been to the Americas before, no one's been to the New World before. He's like, oh yeah, well I won't bother then. It just seems like a really weird mentality. But it reminded me of this story. I heard this story. It was an experiment. They had these 5 monkeys in a room, and this these steps, and at the top of the steps was some food. And when the monkeys tried to get to the top of it, they sprayed them with water, and they said, after that the monkeys wouldn't try and get the food. Then they replaced one of the monkeys with a new monkey, and that one instantly went and tried to get the food, and the other monkeys all beat it up and started going, no, don't go up there, you can't go up the steps, you don't go up the steps. Sure enough, they replaced the second monkey with a new one. Oh, no, we don't go up the steps, go up the steps, and so on. Eventually, there were none of the original monkeys left, but every time they introduced a new monkey into the room that tried to get up to the steps to get the food, the other monkeys would beat it up and say, no, we don't go up there, we don't go up there. So they didn't even know why, they just did it anyway. They didn't know why, they just wouldn't go there. And I think that's the key to it. I think, if you don't know why you're doing something, you shouldn't really be doing it. And I come across this a lot with community investment, where lots of activity goes on. You actually ask someone, why do you do it? They can't really tell you. And I think the problem with that is it's very hard to measure success or effectiveness or anything if you don't know what you're trying to achieve in the first place. Someone I worked with a while ago, and I said, why are we doing this? Why are we engaging with young people? What was the driver behind making that one of our aims? And the answer that came back was, we don't really have one. We just decided to do it. So, how you can put KPIs against that, how you can measure success against that, how you can measure effectiveness and impact is hard, because you don't know what you're trying to do in the first place. So I do think, certainly when we go into community investment strategically, that should be our starting point every time. Why are we doing this? And then, down the list, why, what are we trying to achieve, what does success look like, etc, etc. So that's my philosophical thought for the day, thanks to a visit to the urinals at Weatherby Services. So have a good day.